What's up guys, 2000 Trains here, and today we're at New Southgate, located on the East Coast Main Line, where you'll be seeing services from Thameslink, Great Northern, Hull Trains, LNER, and Grand Central. And since the announcement has said what it has to say, there's going to be a train passing from the distance, so let me just move up a bit. Oh, shut up, woman, you've repeated it once. Alright, so I'm gonna allow the announcements to yatter on, and I don't think I want to go any further. Swiping through here is 700 132. That's either bound for Horsham or Brighton, and we have another 700 coming in. This is bound for Cambridge. How I know that is because when I was at Finsbury Park, I did see the announcements about it. 700 136. I might be right, I might be wrong, but I think that service is either bound for Cambridge or Peterborough. And just so you know, I want to give my own critiquing of the East Coast Main Line here, and I have to say I really love the East Coast Main Line. The reason why I like it is because of the old headspan catenaries. So if you go further up by train, that is, you're not going to walk it on the rail. If you go up by train, you can see the old headspan mast further up, just until you get into the tunnel, which is after the North Circular Road, and then you have this quirky cantilever design. Obviously, that's the generic old school cantilever design, but the one I like the most is the ones used for the center platform. So if I move back a bit, is these cantilever arms. I kind of like it because no other main line uses it, and because of how huge it is and the detailing behind it. Like you have, like in the brackets, you literally have this extra rod of metal connecting the two brackets together, and then you have two registration arms in such a way that I don't know, it just works, and I like it because it just shows the beauty in it. Obviously there are mechanical reasons why it's designed like that, but at the same time it just looks amazing to look. It just looks amazing. And another reason why I like the East Coast Main Line is also because of some of your headspan masts. So if you can see that little, like that metal beam up there, that metal mast, some of them have that, some of them are rusty in some places. So if you go to places like, and I've been yattering on, so there should be another train passing through in the form of LNER, Hull trains, if we see them, or Grand Central, because we already have a Thameslink train swiping through. You can't have multiple ones going through, unless Great Northern shows up with their 387s, or, as we know it, the Northern Angels. So, yeah, I'm going with it. What is this? Another 700. Okay, that's new. Oh, we have a LNER Zuma, and a 700, 721. $801 222. And what the hell? That was an 8-car for God damn it. It was an 8-car formation, and it just swiped through here. I thought the 8-car trains usually go through these platforms, because the only trains on the East Coast Main Line that literally swipe through here from Thameslink are usually the 12-car variants, so 700-1 blah 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 blah. So I don't know why that's the case. But what I was saying though is that in some areas you get some headspans which are rusty, which I like, because it gives it the wild, untamed vibe, which I really like. And that's what I like about the East Coast Main Line. It really gives you that vibe that you're really going out into the rural area. Compare that to the West Coast Main Line. The West Coast Main Line is good in its own right, and I like it, especially because of the professional nature around it. Obviously, you had loads of triangulated catenary arms. So if you looked at my video at Watford Junction, you'll see loads and loads of triangulated arms. And not only that, the icing on... The announcement wants to talk again. The icing on top of the cake is the architecture. So I haven't been to York, I haven't been to Doncaster, I haven't been to Newcastle, but I hope to do so when I have enough money to hightail it there via LNER train. But what I'm saying though is that the architecture here is old school. So yeah, that's me yattering on about how much I love the East Coast Main Line. Very mystical and old school. The West Coast Main Line is always professional until you get to Preston, because after Preston the line just goes back to headspan configuration. So that's enough of me yattering. Let's move on. Alright, the train coming in now is a Great Northern service to Moorgate. I almost made a twist of my words. Leading this service is 717016. The train that brought me here was the service to Welwyn Garden City. Don't know what time schedule it ran on. All I know is that the one I was on, we literally swiped through Haringey and Hornsey, although at not breakneck speeds. But this train will be calling at those stations. So, it's a good thing you know. Alright, the train now departing now is the service to Moorgate. This train will be calling at Alexandra Palace, Hornsey, Haringey, Finsbury Park, Drayton Park, Essex Road, Old Street and Moorgate. And it's formed of 6 coaches, although I don't know why I should say that, but you know. If I had a proper camera, I would zoom in on the train, but it's not gonna happen. Because if you watch my video at New Body, I tried zooming in, but the quality is completely atrocious. And as I yatter on, the train disappears into the distance, goes over the North Circular Road, and enters Wood Green Tunnel. Lovely. Okay. 37102 and 37101. That literally caught me unawares. No announcement to go off with, and the train just hightailed it through here. So that was the Great Northern Angels coming from either Ely, Kings Lynn or Cambridge. As we have a VWL DB300 series on the 221 working the service to Edgware. Don't ask me how I know that, I just know my buses. And we see the 221 going up. This is bound for Edgware. Alright, coming in now is another 700, and I think this is a 12-car formation. This is bound for Peterborough, I think. 700, 118. You might not be able to see it, but we have one of Go Ahead street shites, as many people call them. And I don't know what happened. I saw a 717 passing through, but I forgot to record it. Oh well, it's one of those things. We have another 221 bound for Edgware, and this is of the LJ59/10 series. Yes. least we have another train that's ready to swipe through here. Let's just hope it's another train that... Let's just hope it's another company, because we've seen enough of Govia Thameslink for now, and Great Northern. So let's see if there's let's see if there's any of the open access operators coming through. Alright, we have... Oh, come on. I'm getting too old for this shit. 700-144. And yes, we have some variety in the mix. We have an LNER Zoomer. I hope I can get the bloody numbers. $800-202, I think. The destinations, a mystery. Hotel, Travago. We have another 2-to-1 of the LJ10/LJ59 series, and the bus looks very clean. In fact, since it has the older Riva logo, it's the LJ59 series. Alright, coming in here is a Great Northern service to Moorgate. 717018, I think. Let me just see. In fact, let me move down a bit so I can at least get better shots, because not only will you be able to... Damn it. Wouldn't be able to see the rear of this train. Alright, just take my word for it. I could be wrong. It's 717018. And I'm going to go up to this side because you get better views. And you get to witness the bridge of beautiful design. And the track ahead before going into Barnet Tunnel. Boy, it's chilly. It's chilly. And I think the train's ready to go. What? Do I see something? Is there a train coming through? Oh yeah, there is another train coming through. This is a service for Welwyn Garden City, worked by 717-023. $387-116 on the rear. I don't know what the front is, and that was a surprising swipe through. Let's be fair, at least my commentary is not as cringy as it was before. I'm happy about that. I really am. And I think this train is ready to depart. The green light has gone off. The brakes will release any second now. Or the awkward wait. In fact, no awkward wait and we're off. So this train departs for Welwyn Garden City. Calling at Oakley Park, New Barnet, Hadley Wood, Potter's Bar, Brookman's Park, Welham Green, Hatfield and Welwyn Garden City. Although Welwyn Garden City didn't even exist before. No, not Welwyn Garden City. I mean Welham Green. I confused the two. Welham Green, because Welham Green didn't get a station until just recently. And just recently, I don't mean in the 2000s, but in like in the mid 1990s. And there's another video. Alright, let me focus on the train. This is 387-142, I think. Since this train is going slow, I'll be able to get the rear. No, it's 387-114 and 387-127. Beautiful number rhyme. And that bus hasn't left. That's a VWL DB300 of an LJ59 series or an LJ10 series, and this is a 221 bound for Turnpike Lane Station. It's been quite a long wait here. Phew. Don't know, like 5-10 minutes? I don't know. It's been a very, very long wait. Very, very long. Finally, after a few minutes of boredom, I get to see some trains for once. We have probably a 700 or an Anazuma. Why did I say Ananan? Whatever. There's going to be a train swiping through here, so I have to keep my eyes on the ball. Because there's going to be one swiping through platform 2, bound for London, and another train swiping past, and I can see the train, another Thames link. I think I'll have to conclude it after here because there's not going to be much variety here. Alright, so 700 135. And 700 116. Both bound for either Cambridge or Peterborough and Horsham or Brighton, respectively. So I think it's best I cut it here. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's greatly appreciated. If you like what you've seen today, then please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you can get up to date with the content that I'll be uploading. Also, my music channel will be active at some stage, but the question of when that will be, I don't know. So if you leave a comment, don't worry that I don't respond immediately. I will when I get the chance to. My train spotting here, and I thought I saw another train, but that might just be another one calling for, I don't know, it might be a slow service because I can see lights out in the tunnel, but I don't know which train that is. What I will say though is that train spotting here, it was okay, although you didn't get the full set of variety. Obviously you had the 387s and the 700s and the 717s and just one Azuma train. We didn't get to observe any of the open access operators. So yeah, you know. And also you have to consider the fact that with King's Cross undergoing some redevelopment, there's going to be fewer trains that can be parked into the station. So that puts a damper on variety from LNER's point of view. That is, as we have another VWLD B300 bound for Edgware of the LJ59 or /10 series. And just when I was talking about LNER, an Azuma decides to show up. (800-112), followed by 800-109. Since the pantographs are down, I assume this is a service from Lincoln. Could be, because, well, I didn't even look at the first Kateri mass in the first train set, so I don't know. I could be talking nonsense for all I know. So yeah, 2 LNER trains I've seen. I wish there were more that I could observe, because that would just make the transporting experience a bit more fun. But again, with the King's Cross redevelopment, there's only so many trains that can be parked into that narrow region. So, you know, it's unfortunate. And what the hell is going on? Oh, another 387, 122, and 387 121, bound for Cambridge or Peterborough. No, not Peterborough. They used to do that. Either bound for Cambridge North or Ely or King's Lynn, if they do that. If they still do that, I mean. So, yeah. You got a good set of variety. Usually, if you're at this station at the right time, you get a good amount of variety, especially from the open access operators, such as Hull Trains and Grand Central. But regardless, I do like the station. I mean, it's a bit basic, and you don't really have much in terms of a ticket office with an actual person there supervising the station. But it looks peaceful. I like it, and it does have that chapel-like feel when it comes to the old school Victorian canopy architecture, which is just down there where the stairs are. So all in all, it's kind of good. And the station kind of reminds you of Finchley Central because of the footbridge that goes across. It's exactly the same design as the one at Finchley Central on the Northern Line. So, you know, all in all, I enjoyed it. Although I wish there would be a bit more variety, but you can't help it. Just like PewDiePie said in one video. In fact, no, not PewDiePie, and we have a 717 bound for Moorgate. It's an 0808 service. What I was going to say though is that PewDiePie said in PewDiePie's video about stoicism, and I think I'm going to link it down. He explains about he looks at one of one of the philosophers' arguments about life on how to be happy, which is to be happy in life, you must learn to know what you can control and also accept what you can't control. The amount of trains and the variety of trains coming through here is out of my control. What I can control though is what I get on content and what I choose to do. Although the 717 that swiped through here didn't make it on, and this is 717005. So yeah, just have to be stoic about things. So yeah, regardless of the lack of variety, I enjoyed my stay here, and I think I would want to come back to this station because this station has that mythical and relaxed atmosphere. So I think I've waffled on for too long, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So until you hear from me again, because my next station is gonna be Hadley Wood. That also will be an interesting station to go to because instead of it being an 2-island platform configuration, you have 2 trackside and a middle island platform, and that's because of, I don't know, that's just how it was made, because you have 2 tunnels which accommodates the fast and the slow lines both going in the same direction, and the same story when you're going into London. So yeah, I think I've waffled on for too long, and it's 24 bloody minutes in the video. So I think I'm gonna conclude it here. So until you hear from me 2000 trains, I'll see you guys later at Hadley Wood. Peace out.